Hello, Melissa.
Hi, Jason.
Thank you again.
No problem.
No worries. So, just with regards to the last meeting with you, with regards to your company, your travel company there, I've actually researched a really suitable qualification I think that would actually meet your needs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so so I'm just going to go over and recap what your training needs are and what your requirements are, just to recap and make sure that I haven't missed anything.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one, requiring your consultants struggling or they're struggling with regards to domestic knowledge, requiring domestic fare knowledge in general. They're also having trouble sourcing domestic fares effectively. Australian destinations, some consultants are struggling where certain locations are in the country, which can be quite alarming considering they are in the Australian market. They're having difficulty preparing quotes in a timely manner. They're taking too long to quote some international fares, which is also time consuming, which means, again, as they say, time is money, especially to a business. Providing better advice on domestic and trans-Tasman travel. You had some consultants struggling with advising the right fare for trans-Tasman.
Yeah, that's right.
Providing better advice on international travel. Some consultants having trouble identifying special fares and the conditions attached. Lack travel supplier knowledge, which can be a major concern consulting because there is so much product knowledge out there. Some consultants are still slow in the GDS systems and are not up to the required pace. Difficulty with handling of complex international fares. And last but not least, you are having some disharmony within the teams, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so some consultants are actually clashing with others in the team.
That's right. Yep.
Okay, cool. So I've come to two training options for this qualification for your company, BCD Travel. And one is the Certificate 3 in Travel, and the other is the Certificate 4 in Travel and Tourism. But the recommended qualification I have for your company is well and truly enough is the Certificate 3 in Travel. It's more than adequate for your needs and requirements for your company and for these consultants. Mm-hmm. Okay? And it's a nationally recognised qualification as well. All right? Now, it covers pretty much all the needs as outlined in the brief summary that I just gave you, okay, with regards to the training requirements. So the Certificate 4 is not required because the Certificate 4 is more a tourism side of things, and because your company deals with both leisure and corporate travel, and more predominantly the corporate travel side, the Certificate 3 in Travel is more than enough. Okay. There's no qualification prerequisites, no units of competency is in the training package have prerequisites, which is really good. Now, there are 17 units that must be completed in this qualification. There's 14 core units and there's 3 elective units. Okay, so I'm just going to read through the units on the topics, which clearly outlines what we're going to cover with all the needs and problems that you're having with these consultants right now.
Go for it.
Okay, so first unit is sourcing and using information on tourism and travel industry. Secondly, access and interpret product information. Providing advice on international destinations. Providing advice on Australian destinations. Selling tourism products and services. Preparing quotations effectively. Book supplier products and services. Process travel related documentation. Use a computer reservation or operations system. Now, I know this particular one, obviously the consultants already work on the GDS, they work on Sabre. I'm told your company works on Sabre, correct?
That's right. Yep.
Okay, but at least with this particular unit or module, it'll give them more experience, but it'll also give them more confidence in actually, working quicker, I guess, right? So the consultants reported you as being slow on the GDS. This will enhance their speed and confidence. Okay. Now, the next one, the consultants constructing normal international fares. The address needs, you said that you needed help with mainstream international fares and how to find and interpret them. construct promotional international fairs. You reported that some consultants lack identifying special fairs and when to use them, right? Provide service to customers. This one's just good for building customer service, even though those were not on your requirements, but that's just a core unit that's in there. Show social culture and sensitivity, participate in safe workplaces. And just to reiterate on the other core units, your training needs are all addressed there, because you also reported consultants requiring help and training on international destinations, Australian destinations, and also you reported some consultants are lacking geography as well, with knowing where cities are in Australia, which is a bit alarming actually, because that's what we really need to address, particularly with this course. Difficulty preparing quotes in a timely manner, and how to book supplier products effectively. So everything that you mentioned to me is addressed, and then a few more as well. We've got a few more. Work effectively with others. Okay, so this unit will help consultants work better within a team. Okay, you mentioned you had some team disharmony.
Yep.
Okay. Source airfares for domestic flights. Consultants still struggling with domestic flights and booking the correct domestic fares. This unit will hopefully help that and fix that. And last but not least, constructing advanced international airfares. So this will help in sourcing and building more complex international fares. Okay?
Yep.
So generally speaking, so this one here is basically, just to add here, just one moment. So over here, we're going to do, obviously, this part of this qualification, we're going to do role plays. This is going to be based on your BCD travel environment workplace and the standards and policies to your business as well. Okay? And with the particular needs of consultants that are maybe slower than others as well. So we're just going to maybe mold this a little bit differently, not differently in a massive way, but we're going to adjust what we call contextualize. We're going to adjust needs from some other consultants that you reported that are slower than others. Okay? And I'm also going to provide Trans-Tasman advice and training on business travel as well. Okay? So most of these units just need an industry workplace, which obviously we can also do at your workplace. And we're going to be doing a lot of role playing, and we also need particularly obviously the GDS, which you have in your workplace as well. Okay, so again, I mentioned all the units of competency. There is going to be a lot of questioning. They're going to produce a lot of products for me, like doing quotations and all sorts of things. So just to let you know, I'm going to need access to your workplace, if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
Access to your workplace is required,
no problem at all.
because consistent performance needs to be applied, demonstrated and observed as per your BCD travel policy. So I'll require that as well. Okay. We'll also do third-party confidential surveys to make sure that everything is right by them and the consultants. And assessment is going to take place over multiple regular occasions. Okay. And we're also going to need proof of bookings and quotations from them as well.
Yep.
Okay.
That's no problem.
And last but not least, we don't need any occupational licensing, certification or specific legislative requirements that apply to this qualification. Okay. So I hope you found that interesting. Do you agree with that qualification?
Absolutely.
Does it address, have I
exactly
addressed everything, what you need?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.
And for that, and I look forward to taking this course on board for
Thank you so
your consultants. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.